Hey guys, how's it going? I'm just going to give you a look at my life jacket setup that I've been using, usually for sea kayaking in the bay, not way offshore. If I was going way offshore, I would certainly have more than this. But this is the life jacket I'm going to right now, this Astral. And I bought this on a whim from a rental place that was getting rid of some. And it's extremely comfortable. You've got a lot of movement for your arms for paddling, and I prefer this. I find myself always using this one. I've got this Discover Eco. Who makes this? This is MTI Adventure Gear. It's got more fabric and coverage and straps and buckles, and if I was going offshore for a couple of days, I would probably wear this one. It's got larger pockets so that I can carry more emergency equipment. What you want to do is, if you get thrown off your boat, your kayak, your canoe, you may not be able to get back to the vessel. You want to have in your pockets what you need to survive. In my area, I need enough to survive maybe 24 hours. So if I was going offshore, I'd go with this and make sure that the pockets were jammed up. As you can see right here, I've melted a hole with soldering iron and then reinforced it with some goop, some Sportsman's goop. That's for my antennas on the offshore radios. So that would be an offshore setup kind of, jacket that I would use. This is the one I go to. This is the one I use in the bay. I'll use this off of Cape Cod, whatever. And I always got the survival knife close by. It's got a really great locking mechanism. This knife is way over 25 years old. It's an old Techna survival knife. I've got it on a lanyard that's a Purell, believe it or not. It's a Purell lanyard for the hand sanitizer. It's not super strong, but it's strong enough for what I need, which is if it falls out of my hands, it's not going to go into the water. So that's really what I'm using it for. I have had no issues with the safety on this survival knife. I had a beefier lanyard on it in the past. It gets in the way on occasion when I'm paddling, so I've just gone to this. On the other side, I've just got the Storm whistle, which is the loudest whistle I've ever been able to find. I've got an e-gear flashlight and strobe, which is good enough for my area, and the compass, of course. Inside this pocket here, I've got a small survival kit, just what I need for my area, whether it be summer or winter. And of course, I've got a couple of water purifying tabs, just in case I need to do some disinfecting and I get stuck there for a day or whatever. The flashlight, the ferrule rod. I've got 2 pierogies in here for surefire starting ability, and I've got a emergency space blanket bivy. It all fits in this waterproof case. That stays in this pocket just in case, and it really is not in my way, and that's why I choose not to carry a lot. Because if I carry too much, I find myself not carrying it at all. And in the other pocket, I always have my radio. This is, unless I'm inshore on a river, if I'm on the ocean, I'm always carrying this. Another sea kayaker who's got a lot more experience than I recommended this. This is the Uniden MHS 550, and it's submersible. I've had this underwater numerous times. You can hear it underwater. It's got UHF, VHF. It's got some emergency bands. You can pick up airplanes. It's got everything possible that you could need, as a sea kayaker. So that's what I carry, and it's like I said, it's been underwater without an issue. Again, I had to melt through the jacket so that I could get the antenna to stick out. And it's a pretty snug fit, which is kind of good, so that if the zipper were to, open on me, that I'm not going to lose the radio. That's what I carry. The other thing I have here, this is the clip for the radio, and I just keep it mounted here. It's not in my way, and if a survival issue should arise, while I'm floating in the water, I can unzip it, clip it up here so that I can actually receive messages, so I can hear it and so I can transmit if I had to. But that's what I've chosen to put on my life jacket. Just a couple of thoughts for you know, if you just go out with a life jacket and you don't have anything in it and you're in the ocean, you could get stuck out there for, you know, a half a day and be very uncomfortable. So a few items in your pockets might help. And I'm sure there are other people that kayak and canoe a lot more than me that'll probably have better setups. This is what works for me, and I've had good luck with it. And like I said, this cut on this life jacket is just very comfortable for me. Again, I wouldn't mind this one if I was going offshore and I was going to be island hopping for a few days, just so that I could carry a few more emergency items on me. All right, guys, safe trails, safe waters, and peace.